What's up, guys? I'm finally back after a 5-month absence. I haven't uploaded much lately, but I finally got back into the swing of things, and we got the upper level, at least the base of it, done. As you can see, we took out the corner, so the two tracks come along the back in a tunnel, and they'll come out over there, and right about where that foam is will be the coal mine. These two tracks will come up. The three-way switch will be for the coal mine. I have use for this coal bunker elsewhere. There will be two bridges, or a few bridges here, for the main line to come along. Main line comes along and connects back in with the bridge over there. And as you can see, we finally have the bridge done as well. So we should have the upper level done in the next probably week or so. So I'll have that video for you too. We also got these this uncoupler tool, and it works really well. Kind of hard to do with one hand and make sure the camera's steady, but it works that simple. And over here is going to be the biggest change. As you can see, the yard tracks are kind of far apart. I want to use number 4 switches because right now we're using snap switches. So we'll put in number 4s so that these yard tracks will be closer together. So I'll be able to fit 7 of these tracks. I got 6 right now. I'll be able to fit 7 in the same space that 6 takes up. We're going to redo this whole area. The roundhouse is going to come out and probably go over with the coal mine. The diesel fueling, we're going to split these. We're going to split the diesel fueling up and just have one long string so we can have tracks on either side, because I think it looks a little better that way. We will have the coaling tower and the water tower in here as well. I'm thinking with the engine shed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it around and put it where the turntable is, and then we're going to buy probably a 110 foot turntable and put it right in here, so that you'll come down beside the engine shed, kind of like how it is in Altoona, and then once you get to the turntable, you can go in the engine shed or go on either side of the engine shed. So that's the new plan. The other thing I might do is I might just keep the engine shed where it is or move it over and put the turntable in there. But that all kind of depends. But so far so good. Taking this up is going to be a pain. And I also want to paint it black. I think I want to paint the foam or the base black, and I might ballast it, or I might use white, this white gray ballast again. I'm not entirely sure yet, but that's the new plan, to redo the yard, to finish the upper level back there, and to fix all the engines. Most of the engines work well, but a lot of them need oiling, and some of them, like in this case, need a new decoder because that one blew up. So that's all I have today. I believe I showed you guys everything that has been done since, and as you can see, there's not a whole lot that's been done in the last 5 months, but we are starting to get things done now. We're getting the upper level done. We're getting that area over there done. Oh, that's right, that's the third thing I had to talk about. The third and final, or fourth and final if you count the little uncoupler tool as a segment, we're going to get a right-handed curve switch here, so we're going to put it here, and that'll give us a lot more yard and a better angle to go into the paper mill, and the paper mill might get turned and part of the mountain taken out slightly just to fit tracks to the side of it possibly. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that yet, but the paper mill will be made a little bit bigger. That curve switch will be here. It's a 22-inch radius on the inside, which might fit in perfectly here. It's a 30-inch radius on the outside, which doesn't really matter. But the switch will be about here. It'll go back and we'll have more switches off it, so that we'll have a better paper mill, like a longer yard. And then finally, Right there is going to be the main house of the layout that always stays there. And right here we're going to take a piece of foam and I'm going to just put a little couple inch piece of wood here and here for the foam to sit on, and we're going to have a little street with probably, oh, I don't know, 4 or 5 houses along here, just a way to add scenery with maybe a little gully in the back or something like that. So with that being said, now this video is officially done and we have a lot of work to do, but hopefully I'll have a video again for you guys in the next couple of weeks.